introduce a new rule that wouldn't change the basic structure of the game, but make it more interesting. So nothing like, so we said nothing like no offsides, because that changes the whole structure of how the game is played. Tactics and things would just be completely different. Did you guys think of any good ones?
The first thing that came to my mind was doing, instead of having one center ref and two linesmen, having three refs out there roaming the whole field. And all three refs can blow the whistle, can make calls, but they're not stuck to the sideline.
What if both blow the whistle for different things?
Yeah, then that would be.
That's happened in Sunday League in indoor where I used to play. So they do two referees and they do them on diagonals. But then like one referee wouldn't call something, and then this referee would call something that was on the other referee's side, and it would be like
why are
you calling it when he should have called it, or like, you know. So so basically what you're saying is essentially give the sideline referees a whistle.
No. And have them go out there and ref, and fully ref, and because if you really think about it, we don't need them for offsides anymore, so they can go call other stuff, and you can have more refs closer to plays and closer to things.
Yeah, but who's going to call offsides?
VAR.
Yeah, but
that's who calls it anyways.
But so you're going to just let everything play on an offsides now?
That's what they do. That's what they do anyways, and then VAR comes back and says,
"Okay, fair
offside."
Enough. Fair enough. Or they could just still call it and then see if.
But if
it would get way too crowded though. Like I know they can stay wide, but that's the reason why they stay wide. Because if you add, like even referees now, they get hit with the ball. Yeah. Imagine you had two more players on there running around. Like I don't know.
Now, would there be restrictions to where these referees, or like
would there be three?
Yeah. Would it be like this one stays mostly in the middle, this one stays mostly here, this one stays mostly here?
I would say like they would work them in like, if you broke the field up into thirds each way, you would have it. You would almost have like a heat map of each general area, if that makes any sense. So the center ref would still cover like the same pattern, just less of it, and then the other refs would still move. So like if you were on one side, you wouldn't be going all the way over there. You could still call things if you saw something, but having more people, more eyes out there, the getting in the way thing would be the hardest one. But they could also stand behind the defensive line and look at the field almost like from a goalie's point of view.
Yeah. And they do have the earpieces, so they can still communicate about whether they're going to make the calls or whether they're not going to make the calls, or did you see that? Should I call it?
So now we're getting 20 more people added to the VAR.
But that's the thing.
Terrible communication.
Wasn't it in the Champions League?
They all talk to each other anyways. You're not adding anyone to the communication.
Do they still have those two refs that are on the goal lines? You remember those?
Yeah, no, not.
They don't have those anymore, right?
No.
What were those for? For like just to see if the ball went out of bounds?
Yeah, there was like ball out of bounds, but they could also call. Not call, but they could also talk to the referee when certain fouls were.
Oh, really?
They all do that.
Like the fourth official can,
But they would just be on the line. Mm-hmm. So there was 5 referees out there. It was the 3, and then it was the 2 on each end line. So I don't know. So 5 plus the 4th official, so that's 6. But that was before VAR was instituted.
I would want that.
So
job.
I wonder if they changed it.
Give me that job.
Just sit on the sidelines.
To be right behind the goal.
But yeah, you think that. But if you only get one call during the whole game and you mess it up, can you imagine? Like the ball goes over the line and you don't see it.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was checking my crypto.
Sorry, guys.
Georgie would be checking his crypto.
I would.